Here we are with the 77 Pontiac Trans Am that went last year on Poverty Tour, and it's going again on Poverty Tour this year. I've got to move a few things out of the way here. I've got a 400 small block. I bought it at an auction right there. I got some wheels and some things right here that I've got to move. But yeah, it's going again on Poverty Tour. But there are some items I need to address on this car. It has the power steering box is junk. I think it's got leaking freeze plugs and some other things going on with it. And I've got a buddy with a lift, and we're taking it over there to do some work on it. So anyway, let me get it out of here and get it loaded up. Hopefully I get it. Got it. Woo, no rat's nest. That's awesome. All right. The battery cables were hooked up the entire time. I hope it'll start. Let's see what happens. Keys in it? No, keys are not in it. No keys. Be back tomorrow. All right, we're back after that little snafu of coming all the way over here yesterday to get this car and no keys. So we had no keys, but now I have keys. I took the battery home with me to kind of get it charged up. So let's put that in here and see if we get this thing started. Also got to move an engine out of the way back there so we can get it out of here. Behold, it lives. Sounds pretty good. Well, let's get this motor out of here. We got it somewhere else now, so maybe our problems are behind us as far as the logistics of getting this car here, which were a nightmare. Buddy Steve. All right, now the plan is to get that into that. So let's get started taking this apart. Take off this breather and all that stuff, and we'll get down to this, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, we're breaking it down. Get everything off of here. We've got to take everything off the front of this motor in order to get the power steering gearbox out. Oh, that wasn't good. Take this off. Which that dude's not even tight. I don't get that. I wonder if we just forgot to tighten it. Probably. That filled out an intake. You see it? Oh. Not bad.
We're going to pull it up on your end, right?
Alright, that gives us quite a bit more room in here. And then we'll get down there and start taking those bolts out of that gearbox.
Really, we've had it for a little over a year now, almost 2 years. It took forever for him to get it. There's a...
Alright, we gotta get this cover off this. Ah, it's kind of stuck in there.
Yeah, it should just pull up out of there now, I think.
Okay. Alright, we'll let her back down.
Many a time over the years, but I don't want to. I'd rather not do it anymore. But, you know,
Rather not do it anymore.
probably be on the ground.
We got the rag joint cover off finally, so let's take this loose and see what we can do.
Like that.
Yeah. Got her. Out of there. There it went. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's going.
There it went. Right, if you remember Poverty Tour last year, we've got a 4-speed transmission in here, but that don't mean that doesn't leak everything out, so. Oh, this might be the way to do this. Yeah, here we go. We're running out now. Where's my deal? We can find our wrench now. I think I used 11/16 on it. It wasn't that low. Went from Roswell, New Mexico to here. This is Muskogee, Oklahoma. Plus it drove around quite a bit in the meantime. So that ain't bad. I'll go across the country again. All right. Let's see what kind of nasty comes out of this thing. Water's coming up through it. All right. I think it's flushed. We'll push it back in, put it back together now. All right. We got the new power steering box and pump and all that stuff on here. We got the motor rotted out. We got a lot of junk out of it. The radiator was full of mud. We got antifreeze back in it. Got a new thermostat. Gotta have this hooked up. You know, stuff. Anyway, so yeah, it's ready to go. Let's drive it home, see what it's like. Alright, so we changed out the steering gearbox. Getting ready for Poverty Tour is what I'm doing. We did a flush on the block. We flushed out the radiator. We did a lot of stuff. No. Rat trap hung to my cap. Anyway, alright. So anyway, yeah, I got rat traps in here. So we got all that stuff taken care of. Let's see, what else did we do? We changed the oil in the car, filled up the transmission. It takes a transmission grease because it is a 4-speed car. And yeah, we've got it all squared away as far as that goes. I've got a couple of gauges I've got to get working on the dash, namely the oil pressure and the water temperature. I'd like to have the tach working too. But yeah, we're just about ready for Poverty Tour. Brakes work good. Something I noticed about the steering box that I put on here, it is a WS6 W72 box off of a 1978 Trans Am that I once drove all the time. And that car met its demise and somebody pulled out in front of me. So it got totaled, but I did pull the steering box off of it before it went away, and I put it on here. Works real good. A lot tighter, a lot quicker ratio than the other one that I had on here. I had just a regular standard steering box on this car before. So yeah, all better. So anyway, I think we're pretty much ready to go to Poverty Tour, I think. I need to adjust my steering wheel some, but the old car drives good, real good. Stops good, good brakes, not getting hot anymore. It went through a little period where it was getting hot, and it was after we got back from Poverty Tour I decided I was going to flush the radiator out, and I guess all I did was broke stuff loose in there, and it got all up in the block and plugged stuff up. But anyway, we've got it all cleaned out now. It's got new antifreeze. As far as I know, it's ready to go. So yeah, it does good on the curves. It's very dirty. It's been sitting for months and months and months now in the shop. Filthy. Sitting too long in the shop. That runs like an absolute top. I mean, it's unbelievable how good this engine runs. For being a junkyard engine and sitting, I don't know how many years. It's unbelievable how long this thing sat. Anyway, I'll let it run here a little bit to dry the engine out, and yeah, we'll be ready to go here pretty soon. Here we go, southbound and down, headed for Lake Texoma. Shakedown run for Poverty Tour. First fill up. Here we go, getting ready to get on the highway. There's the po-po. Howdy, howdy.
I gotta salute the man, the yellow man. Come on in.
Actually, I'm gonna pull around here and park in the shade. All right, guys, we made it. We are at Lake Texoma State Park down here in Kingston, Oklahoma. 3.5 hour drive. No issues. Did well. We had a lot of fun down at Mid-America. YouTube meetup. We're headed home now. We've gone about 50 miles on our trip home, and says we'll get home just a little bit after dark tonight, about probably 9 o'clock tonight. But anyway, yeah, Trans Am's doing great. Had to change hats because my other one got too hot. We're going right past the McAllister Penitentiary right here. There's the prison right here. So don't stop, pick up any hitchhikers is what we're getting at. So anyway, yeah, Trans Am's doing good. We've had one casualty, and that is a piece of trim. The trim at the top of the windshield decided to leave at some point on the way down there. So anyway, let's head on up the road here. Right, me and Christine have come about 150 miles or so of our trip on the way home. We got a ways to go yet, but the car's doing beautifully, and can't ask for better right now. So anyway, Trans Am still loves the open highway. All right, it's the next morning. The Trans Am made it beautifully on that trip. I'm just in the process of unloading some stuff out of it. We had some chairs and things like that. It's a little dirty because we live way down a dirt road. The only casualty that I could see was we lost this piece of trim right here and some of the clips. So, you know, I have more. I have several of these cars right here. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty good to go. Well, actually, let's check it right now. We drove 400 miles, and let's see, the oil is right there on full. That is the full mark, and it is directly on it. So yeah, the old 455 still doing well. And so anyway, if you like this video, then like, comment, subscribe, and we'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. And as always, everybody, God bless. Well, good to go. As soon as I put some trim back on the window.